Okay, so tell me why I'm trying to revive my old synthetic wigs, right? So basically, this is what we started with. Usually, after I wear a synthetic wig at work, I tend to put it in a ponytail because I do work with kids, and it is like I'm doing a lot of like bending down to like reach the kids level and everything. So the hair gets in the way because this is a long wig. This is a Letitia wig, my favorite wig ever. So basically, this has been in a ponytail for like, ew, Loki smells like hair products, obviously, but this has been sitting in my hair bin for like 2 years or a year, I don't know. And I basically like every wig season, like for December, January, I will just buy the same wig over and over again. So I do have like 7 Letitia wigs, right? In 1B, and they end up like this, right? I cut bangs into it, I style it, they all end up like this, right? So basically, I watched a couple tutorials and I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. So basically, I have my own little like kettle right here. This is what I use to dip my braids in when I'm doing my braids. But this is a kettle, and I basically filled it with conditioner. Apparently, you can use any conditioner. This is what I used. I know this is for like blonde hair, but I'm like, I haven't been using it, so I just use this conditioner. I also used a brand of fabric softener. I guess you could use any brand of that. And then I had this remover shampoo for wig glue, and then also this glue solvent to help get rid of like the glue that's like right here where you glue your wig on. So I put all of that on, but before I did those, I like shampooed like that front part first, and then I put on this shampoo, and then I put the solvent on the wig. And then what I did was pour this conditioner into here, and then I used warm water as well. And then this one, you can also boil it because it's a kettle, so I just boiled the water like that. And then all I did was like dump the wig into here. I let it sit for a few hours, and then it comes out like this. Okay, like this one is still dripping wet, but yes, it does look all raggedy after it is sitting in the kettle or whatever, right? But tell me why the lace completely cleaned. Okay, like you don't see no glue on there, none of the skin tint, like the makeup, whatever. At least most of it is gone from the front. Like I don't really don't care about this part, the part that's like in the middle of my scalp or whatever, but as long as the front is clean, because that's where you have to re-glue it, that's all I care about, right? So basically the wig came out like this. This is a Letitia wig, looking raggedy as hell, right? And then all I did was hang it in my shower to dry, and I used a paddle brush. This is a brush from Sacred. It works really well, my favorite brush, but I'm assuming you can use any cheap like bristle brush like this. And all I did was brush out this wig starting from the ends, and then hung it in my shower to dry. And then this is how it came out, bro. Like, this looks like a brand new wig. Okay, and yes, I am showing you like 3 different wigs, but I'm like, I've done it like 4 times now because I do own like 8 Letitia wigs, right? So this is how it looks, all clean, right? You can see like where I cut the edges I did before, and you can see the layers that I cut into it, but like it low-key looks brand new. Like it still has that bouncy curl after I like brush it out. And of course the ends are gonna look raggedy, so I am gonna like just cut off these maybe like right here. But at the end of the day, I could rewear this. And I was about to order like 3 Letitias right now because I think they're on sale. So I was about to order 3 new Letitia wigs for $100. But like, look at this. If I can revive all of these wigs to look like this one, like I'm set, bro. So like I'm like, oh, you know, I got this in the bag. So I didn't even order 3 new Letitia wigs. I just went ahead and ordered like 3 completely different wigs that I've been wanting to try with color in them and everything. But this is like my go-to plain black wig, and I always get it in 1B because I think 1 is like the darkest shade for hair. So I always get 1B because it looks kind of like a dull black, right? And as you can see, it's like it's not even like that shiny either, like because I remember when you get wigs out of the pack they look extremely shiny, but since I washed this, it doesn't even have that like that wiggy look anymore. Like it looks like one of those expensive type wigs. But I can't believe like the curl pattern came back somewhat. And then maybe I feel like I'll probably use flexi curls to help these curls that are like in the front right here, and then maybe just like cut more layers into it. And then I also bought like a thinning shears to help thin out the back of this, because whenever you wear wigs, the nape of your neck gets tangled really bad. So I'm gonna use like thinning shears right here and cut out some hair in the back so it's less like, you know, tangly right there. But I'm like, wow, like I really did that, bro. So like now that I know how to revive synthetic wigs, like I'm not even gonna be ordering any more wigs because I literally have hella wigs now, you know. And maybe like after 3 times of like washing it and bringing it back to life, that's when I'll get a new wig. But now I know how to make these last, so like that just made me way happy. But I'm like, I should have been did this because I know I did watch tutorials in the past about like, you know, bringing synthetic wigs back to life and all that stuff, but I was just too lazy to do it. Because look at this, like when it gets to this stage, all I gotta do is sit here and just brush it out, bro, and let it dry. Like I should have been did this shit. And I think about all the money I wasted over the years when I could have just been doing this, you know. Because I'm not the type of person where I don't really like real wigs, like the ones that are like human hair for like $200. So this, you know, bringing these synthetic wigs to life, bro, and then all I gotta do is like cut off like 2 inches off the ends. Amazing. 10 out of 10. But yeah, that was how I bring synthetic wigs back to life. Bye.